Hello my friends, David here. Welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Today I'm going to be talking about 10 of the best level 5 aux cores and where to find them. These are the ones that I personally think are the most valuable in both general gameplay and fighting the endgame super bosses. On screen right now are the aux cores we will be hunting down in order. Keep in mind, just because an aux core isn't on this list doesn't mean it isn't valuable. For more niche gameplay goals, you will certainly need to mix and match using a wide variety of cores. You can check the description for more specific timestamps if you are looking for something in particular. Throughout this video, I will have set up my party to farm things more efficiently. You can check out my video on farming legendary cores to get a better idea of what's going on there, link in the description. For Fast Blade Switch 5, which may be the hardest of these cores to get, go to Memorial Ruins in Tantal and kill the Volgar Aspid. This monster will only appear when the weather is foggy, with 3 horizontal cylinders as you can see here. If you don't have this weather, you need to change it by fast traveling to another Titan and coming back. Repeat this until you get foggy weather. Once you get the right weather, run forward as you spawn in, climb up to the top of this fallen pillar, and shoot the boss with an ether cannon to draw its attention. I had a lot of trouble throwing a rock at it to draw aggro, and this was the easiest way I found to do so reliably. Perform driver combos until it dies, and you should get at least one of the desired core, which is incredibly helpful for driver combos in general. While the weather is still foggy, you can also get Outdoor Attack 5 in Tantal. Fast travel to the central ether boulder and look for the level 90-ish giant squids. Outdoor Attack Up provides a great plus 40% bonus to your damage across the board and is incredibly helpful as most of the strongest enemies in the game can be found outdoors. Affinity MAX Attack 5 can be found on sloth drivers in Uriah. Fast travel to the Elethra ruins and you should find quite a few of them hanging around. Since max affinity with blades is so easy to get in the late game, you'll almost always be getting this plus 50% damage bonus, which is the highest damage increase you can obtain via aux cores. Critical Up 5 can be found from a variety of places, but I personally like grabbing it from Impassable Edgar in Tantal. Fast travel to the Lumos pedestal and run south to find this unique monster that also drops Telepathy 5. Critical Up is a core that is almost a must-have on any high damage critical blade like Mithra. Indoor Attack Up 5 is also great and can be found from Vampire Bride Marion in Uriah. Fast travel to 8 Rock Skip, jump down, and walk north to fight the monster within the dragon's stomach. This guy also drops gold chips in pretty good supply, which is also an added bonus. While you are here, you can also obtain Block Rate Up 5 from the Burig Parasax. The 20% increase to block rate is most effective when your block rate is already high, making it that much easier to reduce damage your tanks will take. The equivalent mod on Poppy can bring her up to 93% block rate, which is pretty wild at the max optimization. For your evasion builds, Affinity MAX Evade V can be obtained from the Armored Brennan in Morardain. Fast travel to the 4th Ridge entrance and head down into the open space below at Chansey Waste to find this unique monster. This aux core makes dodging with Morag, who generally functions as an evasion tank, a lot more effective. Speaking about tanks, Art's Aggro Boost 5 can also be obtained from Demon King Gilbert in Uriah. Fast travel to Tardy Gate, head deep into this cave, and find the boss hanging out at the top. Since most aggro is secured via the high damage dealt from arts and specials, not auto attacks, this aux core makes it easier for your tanks to secure aggro so your attackers can safely strike. Affinity MAX Accuracy V can be found from the Gefilin Behemoth in Temperantia. Fast travel to the Ancient Wall and head into the crater just beside it to find these guys here. This aux core increases the consistency with which you land your hits, which can be incredibly valuable against some of the more elusive enemies like the Chicken Heart in Morardain. And finally, if you're looking to help keep your DPS blades a little bit safer from enemy attacks, Art's Stealth Up 5 can be found from Rieg and Trock Turkins at the Galgamos Gate in Tantal. It has basically the opposite effect of Art's Aggro boost and could be the extra bit of protection you need to keep your strongest attackers alive. And with that, we will have covered 10 of some of the best Ox cores in Waifu Chronicles 2. Hopefully, I was able to help you find the cores you were looking for or introduce you to some you haven't really thought too much on. However, as we know, finding cores is just the first step. I know a lot of us, including myself, are going to struggle finding the items required to refine these cores afterwards. To help you in that quest, in the description I've attached links to some lists of collectible items that other community members have compiled that may point you in the right direction if Google gives you nothing. In any case, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.